Come with me to paradise. Welcome to my paradise. I welcome all of you, all of you, all of you. All right. All right, people. What's going on? It's the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Al recording from his own paradise. And please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please also make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. And also hit the notification bell when I do upload new content. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys listed on the screen. And I apologize. I supposed to upload it. I supposed to have did some videos a couple days ago, but as you can see, my shirt with Peter Griffin, not Peter Parker. And I just been under the weather and work has been overwhelming. But enough about that. So today, I'm kind of a little behind. This came out some time ago, but we're gonna be talking about no other than Spider-Man No Way Home. It's gonna be a pretty lengthy video. I'm gonna try to get through it quickly as possible. And the amazing, well, this ain't amazing. Hold on. Well, he's one of the figures we're gonna be talking about. And the Marvel Legends series, Spider-Man No Way Home. See, his box is a little different from everybody else's. Andrew, I can't think of his last name, but his name is Andrew something, the actor. And then this is Tobey Maguire. I'm a big Tobey Maguire fan. I thought he was the best Peter Parker ever created. And then we have Sandman, which I call him Naked Man. And then we have Zendaya, which I haven't watched this movie, and I know on the other movies they just said her name was MJ. I just found out her name is Michelle Jones Watson. I don't know the relation between her, Michelle Jones Watson. Oh, duh. Because she married Spider-Man, duh. I'm trying to find some common ground with her and Mary Jane Watson. I don't know. It's still confusing. Okay, and then we have Matt Murdock, which we already know he's Daredevil. You know, whoever saw the movie, read the comics, you know. You know if you know. And then we have Mr. Spider-Man, Tom Holland. And so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Enough about this. Okay, so we got Tom Holland's Spider-Man version open. This figure has reused parts. I do feel like that Hasbro, they kind of get lazy when it comes to quality. This figure, I've seen it before. I actually had one, but I don't know what I did with the figure. The other Tom Holland Spider-Man figure that I had that you could head swap them. It's the same head sculpt. They just reuse it over and over. It looks like this hair is a little lighter though than the other Tom Holland civilian figure I got, which I'm going to show that. So articulation wise, reused body, it's pretty cool. I would say like I think they should have just basically just redid like an articulation type, because if he's Spider-Man, I think he should have good articulation like at least Black Widow, the Black Widow figure. I think that's one of the best figures, the newest Black Widow figure they had, with the best articulation. You know, him being Spider-Man, he can crawl like a spider, so with this figure, it's just a reused body. You know, the head does move up and down and left, right. He does have a few. Let me set him down. It's hard for him to stand when he's like at a certain angle, because I want everybody to really like see him. Man, if you don't stand up like it's church, okay. But he don't want to stand, folks. There we go. So, like I said, he does have a second head scope piece. He has these different hand little functions, which is pretty cool. And I think I'm gonna swap the hands out. And he does have like his web kind of like hands Let's change it. Oh, I didn't mean to hit my camera. Let's change out this head scope. Okay, so the ball joint. I remember seeing that ball joint on the other figure that I had too. So, yada, yada, yada. Well, I don't know now, folks. There we go. So there you go. You have it. Those old friendly neighborhood Spider-Man right here. And I haven't saw the movie No Way Home yet. I didn't like the last few movies they had. I think it was the last two I wasn't a fan of, and I got them on DVD, so it was a hit and miss for me. There was really nothing spectacular about the bad guy, the fight. I'm like, Michael Keaton, okay, Batman. So articulation-wise, there are pinless knees, pinless elbows. You got these butterfly joints right here. Butterfly. I love the butterfly joints though. I ain't even gonna lie. Arms. I'm gonna take this Spider-Man helmet. Oh God, man! Woo, took the life out of me in a pack of ramen noodles. Okay, so I put Tom Holland's head back on, and chest area is pretty cool. I mean, it's a little tight, not loose at all. It's just a reused body. There's really not much to say. The paintwork is really good though. I think they did a fantastic job on the paintwork. But other than that, I could have passed on this figure, but I wanted to have it for my collection because I just feel like I'm getting to the point where you buy Marvel figures, it's repetitive because they keep reusing the same parts over and over. There's really not a difference. And I get it's all about budgeting your money, your company, but when it comes to selling your product, what are you doing, not Marvel, but Hasbro? Like, after a while, that stuff gets kind of ridiculous, redundant. So I'm gonna go ahead and change his hands out right here. Okay. And I'll probably just do like a web-like hand. Is this the right web-like hand? Okay. Oh, man. I broke my little ring light, so I gotta use my big ring light, and I think it comes in clear. I should have been using it from day one. I think that's why the spirit world was like, hey, break it. All right. So I think that's pretty cool, but I just hate that you can't really do too much posing with this reusable body. Like, you're gonna break this man's legs, almost like the G.I. Joe legs, classified legs right here. Like, it's so much space right here. They just was being lazy on this figure. Now, what I want to do is I want to show, show him with the other 2-pack figure that I got of Peter Parker. So it's pretty much, like I said, the same head scope. And, I mean, there's really nothing different about it. Like, when you look at both of them, it's the same reused head scope. And it's the same head scope. It ain't even nothing about, I believe, this Spider-Man right here, the Spider-Man right here, he has lighter brown hair. And this one right here has kind of darker from what I'm seeing up close and personal. It look like reddish brown hair. I don't know. They try to make it different, but it's still the same face scope. And he came, this Spider-Man, this Peter Parker right here came with a 2-pack with his best friend. And as you can see, I don't even know this guy's name. But he says, I know you are Peter Parker. I know you're Spider-Man. And I'm going to tell. I'm telling. Feed me. But I give this figure a 9 out of 10. It's really nothing special about him, but it was pretty cool. So, I don't think it was worth no $24, but I purchased it, so forget it. So, okay, I know I should have talked about ladies first, but it is what it is. This is MJ, and early in the video, I'm kind of confused. I don't know if I guess it's an alternate universe. Duh, it's an alternate universe. Michelle Jones Watson, and I said, well, maybe they just, in the alternate universe, they got rid of Mary Jane. I will always love Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. Fair use. And so Zendaya's a beautiful girl, but But my problem is, I'm not gonna say, I don't know. It's just something about her being an actress, and I'm not trying to get into her being an acting because it's about the figure. She just didn't do nothing really spectacular for me playing this role. And what I mean by saying that is believable. But she's a very beautiful girl, and I know the other Mary Jane figure, MJ, sorry, MJ figure that I saw on a 2 pack. It seems like this figure was like used parts used from that, and parts used from that was used from Jessica Jones figure, which I'm going to compare and contrast. And America Chavez figure was created too, and I'm going to show the identity, the difference. So the body is like the same, almost the same thing. So this head sculpt, like I said, she's got, it looks like Zendaya to me. It does, my opinion. She got this sweater right here. It didn't make sense to have this big old sweater on her. I think they could have picked a better outfit for her in the movie, and for a figure, like at least let this be removable and have like sleeveless arms. I think you could do that possibly if you had a female figure of her complexion, and do that. And I don't think it's hard to find. So articulation wise, she she's got these nice little movable arms, so they move up and down. She looks down. She doesn't look up. I think it's because of the ponytails in the way right here. The legs are definitely from Jessica Jones. And the boots, like I said, was reused from the other figure. I wish I had the other figure, but I'm not going to pay no $50 for no Zendaya, MJ figure on. Sometimes they even want $100. I'm like, sorry. As you can see, she has pins in her knees, and I hate pins, but it is what it is. Articulation-wise, boom, 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 boom. And I think the feet on the first MJ figure were black socks, so they just did the cheap way out of this. She does come with 2 sets of hands, which I'm going to go ahead and switch them out. I don't know why they gave her fisted hands. I guess she could punch somebody in the face. It's about to be a girl fight. But other than that, and then she comes with this little, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what the device could be. Some little cool little thing right here. You can always, do a G.I. Joe movie on your iPhone and be like, it's the device that we need to save the world. Grab it. So, this figure, I can hit or miss on it. I did, hit my camera again with this big ring light. Let's see. Let's compare Miss Michelle Jones. I just found that that's her name. I was like, wow, they must have said her name in the movie. So I'm going to compare her to who she's originally created from. So it really looks like all these ladies have one common thing in common, the legs. They use the same exact legs. That Jessica Jones figure is my favorite figure. And America Chavez, she's a good looking figure as well too, but I was disappointed how they portrayed her in the movies, her character from the comic books. But I just feel like this collection is all used parts and no cap is what the young people say, no cap. And I give this figure a 9 out of 10. It's cool for what it is. I say it's good to have in your collection. Oops, Jessica's like, yep. Weird science. So I give her a 9 out of 10, gang. Okay, next we have Mr. Matt Murdock here. And now he's really got reused parts on him, and I'm going to show you why. But let's talk about articulation. Same type of suit they give all these civilian guys. And I call these shoes the semi-church shoes. But here's the difference with his shoes and other people's shoes that I had of figures in the past. Matt Murdock stands up pretty decent compared to my other figures. But I call them the church shoes. So the head sculpt is amazing. I thought that Ben Affleck did a terrible job playing him in the first Daredevil movie. I was so disappointed they picked Jennifer Garner be Elektra. That movie was terrible. But I don't know who played as him in the new Spider-Man movie. You know, Matt Murdock is a lawyer and he became blind. His story scenario, blah blah blah. But I like the face sculpt. The face sculpt is amazing. The glasses are pretty cool on him. I like how they got him up close and personal. I'm actually thinking about buying another figure so I can add him as a head sculpt onto another maybe body, Marvel Legends body. And as you can see, this suit it's a repetitive use. They use it on a lot of civilian characters. That tie, articulation wise, he does move. His head is stiff as a board, so it doesn't really move. I do like how he does like the. I think I ain't seen the actor who played as him in. Oops, hit my camera again. Who played as him actually in the movie? And maybe I need to do a DuckDuckGo search on that because I don't use Google. But the face sculpt, the shave part, when you look at it, looks amazing. Looks like he just had a clean shave, like he just was up all night, like Peter Parker, Peter Pan. He comes with this walking cane because, as you know, Matt Murdock is blind. So, when you see me walking on the street, walk on by. Dun, 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 dun. So, he comes with this little weapon of choice, some type of brick. It says, believe. Maybe it's a brick he can throw through somebody's window with a note. I don't know, man. But, there's really nothing special about this figure, honestly. It's really nothing special. So I keep hitting my camera. My ring light. So let's compare him to two other body-like figures that I have. And the whole shebang. Okay, so I'm holding him for a reason, because he don't stand at all. He don't have no... I got stands that he can stand on, but he doesn't have no holes on the bottom of his feet. This is Everett from Wakanda Forever in the Black Panther series. Everett, I can't think of his last name. Maybe it's Everett Ross, I don't know. That is Nick Fury when on the first Captain America movie, when it was supposed to be in the early 90s when she jumped in Blockbuster. So as you can see, they all got the same body type. And I believe they improved on the Churchman shoes because they all got the same kind of shoes on. Like, I wonder where they shop at because them shoes are really nice. I just wouldn't be able to stand in them. So I just feel like Hasbro is really lazy when it comes to stuff. Like, come on now. Come on. Get a grip on this for real, because I think with Samuel L. Jackson's figure being taller than both of them, his look a little different, but it's still the same blazer, same tie, the same shebang. So, and just because I do like the Matt Murdock figure, it looks like a clean look. Maybe, I think the tie should be bigger, something like that. Versatile, the collars be a little different. Instead of them doing the lazy work, okay, we use that right there. We need to save money. We on a budget. We have a budget of $1 million this month. No. You have a budget of quality to your consumers. So I give this figure a 9 out of 10 as well, too. Nobody is left out. Watch this. Oh, he's out. Next, I'm going to do a 2-for-1 special, because I don't spend too much time on this. We got Tobey Maguire, who was my favorite Spider-Man of all time. And then we have Andrew, I think it's Garland or Caldwell. I can't think of his name. In the comments in the future, if you want to spare me the moment, maybe I'll figure it out after the video. But, real quick, these are reused bodies again. The articulation is the same. He does come with a mask. Nice little butterfly joints right here for the arms. Chest area is pretty great. Head looks up. Head looks down. Well, kind of down. I think that chin is in the way. But I don't think that they spend too much time on the aging process of Tobey Maguire. But maybe it's because the reality of it, they came from different alternate universes, just like the Spider-Man cartoon that came out, Spideyverse cartoon, I get it. So they didn't focus on really the age enhancements of both figures. And So he does come with certain type of hands. Um, come with the head scope. I would just take it off. Well, I'll take it off and show because you got to be fair. Oh man, this hurts my hand. Okay. So that's what Mr. Tobey Maguire looks like with his Spider-Man hat. I mean, head scope. But I prefer for him to show his bare face. And I may have another Tobey Maguire figure like this just so I can have the head scope. But articulation-wise, pinless knees. Again, I just wish they had the articulation of the Black Widow figure because of your Spider-Man. I want Spider-Man to pose. Just like that Black Widow poses. I get it, she's female, but it's a Spider-Man. Spider-Man is created like a spider. He was bit from a spider. He got the agility of a spider. Why does he have an agility of a stiff man? You know, so I was a little disappointed in that articulation area. But let's talk about Mr. Andrew, I think Calvin. As you can see, well, Tobey, man, if you don't stand up to your predecessors, there we go. So as you can see, one thing about this figure that stuck out for me was the hair, the head sculpt. That big old flowing 2009, 2007 BB Mac hair. When you're back here, baby, I need you, I want to hold you. I don't know their lyrics of their song, but fair use, fair use. So I like the head sculpt. It's really cool. They didn't focus on his aging process as well either, but again, like I said, it could have been the alternate universes. I get it. Now the articulation of the legs is a little better than the Tom Holland's figure and Tobey Maguire's figure, but I'm still disappointed that they didn't have that Black Widow articulation. So, chest area, he's pretty much like bigger than the other two, and well, I guess his body structure is a little different. And he does come with alternate hands as well too. That's really not important because I'm gonna keep his hands on him. He comes with like, oops, there it is. It fell on the ground. He comes with like a fist and another type of hand. Got these butterfly arms right here, joints. There's no pins, so double jointed elbows as well as for Tobey Maguire. He don't really stand all that great, which is a disappointment. So let me take off the head scope, little ball joint, just reuse. It's just like recycled lunch. Recycled, man. I mean, well, I'm having a problem putting his head scope on. It won't, well, this is a doozy. So that head scope, maybe I gotta pop it. You know what? It ain't even worth it. So that's really disappointing. He was probably the corrupt one at the factory. So this one right here, like I said, I'm gonna take some big points off for that. I give him an 8.25. No, 8.75 out of a 10. I took points off because this head sculpt does not fit on him perfectly. I don't know what happened. I tried to push it all the way down. It wouldn't let me, and I'm not going to hurt myself trying to do it because I hurt myself enough in my night job. So, I don't think none of these figures are worth $24.99. I think Hasbro, that's why they're losing a lot of money, is because you're charging too much. You need to make your prices like, since y'all don't want to give good service, make them $14.99. But I would take it to Ross. Sometimes I don't. Last but not least, we got our boy here, Mr. Sandman. But I really call him, I am the naked man. I'm gonna be a criminal. I am the naked man. I am your criminal. So, he's a pretty cool figure. I don't have the old Sandman figure, so I can't really compare and contrast him. But if you look at the figure, he looks like crap, and not the type of crap that I'm just saying he's crap. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to disturb nobody's lunch. So he just looks like a mud or a pile of mud. And I think that if a child was to lose his figure, or a person, I'm not gonna say a child because I'm an adult toy collector, action figure collector, and doll collector. If a person was to lose him in the grass and it's raining, if it's muddy out there, I think you would have a hard time finding him, to be honest. But now his articulation is almost like Andrew Garland's. I hope I'm saying that man's last name right. Figure. Articulation's pretty decent. Nice arms. No pins in his body. I can't really say if this body is reused because I don't think I ever seen anybody with this body. Maybe they have. Maybe I have. So we'll look at it. He looks pretty cool. Looks pretty scary. He does come with a few trinkets. So he stands up pretty decent, I may say. So he does come with, like, dang, he fell. I'll pick him up in a minute. So he does come with these hands. This right here, I think that is that connects with his hands or whatever. So when he has that sandblast. And then he has these type of gripping hands, which I don't have to show because they're gripping hands matching the texture of his mutant abilities. So, what we'll do so how does this oh, okay, I see now. Cool. Whoa, wait, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Okay, I see how that goes now. Oh, wrong song. Mr. Sandman. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So, I think this figure's pretty dope. Actually, this is my favorite figure out of the collection, to be honest with you. The rest of them, I think they would just reuse parts. This might have been reused parts too, but I don't know. But like I said, you know, the swivel in all of the figures, they do have that swivel, so I didn't show that on the other figures, but it's no need. But, I'll crush you. I'll crush. He almost reminds me of the Terminator. The one who Terminator was fighting in Terminator 2. That's what he looks like when you look at him real good. But, like I said, this is the best figure out of the collection, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I give him a 9 I give him a 10 out of a 10. He's worth the buy. Because he's a different figure. So, pretty cool. So again, I will say the two best figures in this group, in my opinion, is the Sandman and Matt Murdock. The rest of them I could have overlooked, but I take the head sculpts just for civilian builds. So there you have it, everybody. The Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home series. And I'd like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, hit the notification bell when I do upload new content. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys is on the screen. And it looks like these people are ready to party. Let's get it started in here. And Sandman's like, woo. Everybody, have a great day.